Ladies and gentlemen, we are live! Well, that sounded creepy. So my name's Eric Swanson. I'll be your host for a little while. As always, I like to go live, and I like to check my feed to see if I'm live. Well, that sounded kind of cool. I'm like dancing. All right, so let's check my feed to see if I am live, and I will reduce down the volume there and go like that. And I am live. Oh my gosh. I love it. Let me mute that out right there. Good deal. So my name is Eric Swanson. I'll be your host for the rest of your, natural born life. Super excited about tonight. Tonight, as you guys probably know, we have a series called The 13 Steps to Riches book series. And it actually has 13 different books in the series. And we just launched it launches tomorrow. Actually, technically it launches tomorrow, December 8th, but we've launched the 11th book in the series, the 11th volume in the series, and it is on the subconscious mind, co-written with a bunch of really cool authors and a celebrity author named Dame Doria Cordova. Wow. Oh my gosh, you need to get to know this young lady. She's amazing. She's been around success in so many different ways. And I'm so honored to be able to share the platform of authorship with her, #1 best-selling author. So super excited about it. We have some great treats for you today because, I'm here. And we also have 33 amazing authors who have participated in this amazing book series. And by the way, people are asking me, is this my real background? Yeah, this is my real background. It is, yes. So clearly, because I put the books up there. But super excited about it. Let's bring on Mr. John Kovach Jr. Hey, John, what's up, buddy? How are you today?
Oh, man, I am fantastic. And I'm excited for several reasons, but really here to celebrate and honor the authors who've contributed in this series. And I went outside to my shelf. It's getting really heavy. And I went to go pick up the number of books that we're publishing. And I'm missing a couple copies. I got to go hunt those down. But this weighs, Eric, this is like almost 25 pounds of pages written by amazing people, all on the concept of Think and Grow Rich. Each volume focuses on one of the steps that help you think and grow rich. And these steps are not only applications to your daily life, your business, your goals and your dreams, but they're habits, they're skill sets that you can acquire. And the amazing 33 other authors have shared their ideas, their stories, their examples, and their experiences with us in the written word so that each of us can learn how to apply these in our lives. And I just can't be a greater advocate and support and cheerleader for all the authors involved in this amazing legacy project. But also, I'm so excited about this volume in particular. As you shared, we were able to co-author with Dame Doria Cordova. And she, like you said, has been surrounded by success and success principles for so much great movements and projects and opportunities, and for so many years. And it's an honor and just a privilege to call myself a co-author with that individual, but also to co-author with the other amazing authors in this series. So I wanted to share that with
you. We should bring them on. What do you think, John?
That sounds like a great idea.
Well, let's bring some on. Let's bring Maris and Ken. What's up, Maris and Ken?
Hey, good to see you.
Hello.
Good to see you. So
happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Thank you.
So,
Night one. Don't make me sing a Hanukkah song.
So
no, please no. We might have to mute you. Go ahead, Ken. Sorry. Start your sentence again, Ken.
I was saying,
and I will not interrupt you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir. Sorry.
So there are 33 authors. We're all reading our chapters tonight, right?
Yes, we're all writing them tonight too.
How long?
Of course, that is our tradition. We all read our chapters in one. I love it.
It would take like 8 hours.
Actually, it might take the 8 nights of Hanukkah to do that. So perfect.
That actually would be a great idea. Let's also welcome Erin Lay to the table. What's up, Erin Lay?
Hey. So excited to be here. Congratulations, everybody. This is so cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Say hey again.
Hey.
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 We also want to welcome our upstairs neighbors, Michelle and Al from Canada. What's up? Can we hear a
Hey, all the way from
Hey.
Canada. It's snowing here now, so it does feel like Christmas. And so exciting to be here with all you guys on the Lucky 11 book that in the series that we're launching. Finally,
That's
yay!
right.
Exciting.
Alignment.
So excited to interview all of you. In 2 seconds, let's bring up a couple more people. One person named Luisa Jovanovic. What's up, Luisa?
Hello. I'm so sorry. I'm doing this from my car, but I wouldn't miss it.
Good to see you. We're super excited you're here. And our manager and our boss of every broadcast in the world, Mr. Brian Shulman, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Brian.
Hello, you awesome people.
We love you. We want you to go full screen. No.
Whoa. All right, pull it back.
Brian, how do you feel, my friend? How are you? I know you're super slammed with so many projects. How do you feeling?
I feel good. There's a lot of books. It's a lot of books, John. I think John has been lifting weights with the books. That's why he's got the gun show happening. So that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, I think it's crazy to think that we have collaborated on soon to be 11 #1 best-selling books that they've just literally changed people's lives. And I think that's the impact of that is what's so amazing.
I don't know what I'm doing with the controls here, man.
Yeah, you need a producer.
So here's the thank you, Brian, for joining us tonight. And real quick, I just want to go around. By the way, Fred, when you're able to come on video, I will bring you on and introduce you as well. But I wanted to share with the audience. And by the way, all of you in the audience land, if you can share this broadcast, that'd be great. Just hit the little share button on your feed, whether you're on LinkedIn or YouTube or Facebook. Just share it. That'd be amazing. Let's spread the awesomeness around the world. And tonight we're talking about the 13 Steps to Riches. And this one is on the subconscious mind. The Subconscious Mind, Volume 11. I'm so excited about it. And what I'd love to do is go around the table a little bit and interview a few people that are our co-authors. And we're going to start today a little different. We're going to start in Canada. So Canadian amazing authors, #1 bestsellers, Olympic athletes, really cool friends of ours, Michelle and Al. Could you share a little bit about what the reader has in store? Obviously, 13 Steps to Riches. It's based on the Napoleon Hill Foundation. Napoleon Hill, one of his books, Think and Grow Rich, but from 1937. And we are going through each of the steps that are in that book. And we've dedicated each book to one of the steps. And one of the steps is the subconscious mind. How important is the subconscious mind? I mean, Michelle, look, you're, oh my gosh, like, Olympic athletes look up to you going, train me, please. How important is it to have the subconscious mind work in congruency with your conscious mind?
Okay, super great question and huge part of it. You know, when you think about the subconscious mind, it's almost like our unconscious mind that is like such a huge part of where we don't play often because of that awareness. So like being able to tap into that unconscious mind and realize that that's where a lot of our thoughts that we're not even aware of sit is massive. You know, to get to the top of the podium, to get to be the best in the world, no matter what it is that you're doing, being able to be aware of what's happening and really tap into somehow being able to empower what's happening in that part of our brain and our body is a huge part of high performance.
I love it. And I love finding the mute button. I just finally found it. So I love it. And you're so right on and accurate. I love reading your chapters because it's amazing how you incorporate the lessons and the stories put together and the triumphs. And I just love that. Now, the gentleman next to you, is that your husband, your Uber driver, your
world record holder,
I know.
author extraordinaire. Like I'm going to let him share, but
Al, talk to us, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, a lot of people think that, what you feed your body is just food. But when you look at high performance, we always looked at what you're feeding your mind, what you're feeding, like what you're doing. It's got to be positive. So the subconscious, if you're feeding negative information, that's trouble. Got to be feeding positive. And that's what this lesson's all about, this session.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's what the book series is really all about. And it's funny, I say series because I say it right there, but sometimes I say it wrong because we have so many series. It's amazing. So super excited about this. You can pick up your book, your copy now if you'd like. Actually, you know what? We got a special for you. If you go to the13stepstoriches.com, or that's an easy one to go to. Then you can grab the book actually today, right now, like literally right now, for free. We are gifting it to all of the audience members right now, and you get to download it. It's the ebook version. Just click the little button that says buy now, even though we're making it for free. So there you go. John, what is the if people are up in Canada, what is the Canadian version? Is there a quick answer to that, or do we have to find it and put it in there?
Yeah, the quick version to that is go to Amazon.com from your Canadian web browser and type in The 13 Steps to Riches, Volume 11, or you can type in Subconscious Mind. That also brings it up.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Well, that is very, very cool. Make sure I have the right banners here. So thank you, Michelle and Al. Stick around if you can for a few more minutes. We'd love to have you here. Al, you get to pick someone in the box right now. Just like point to them. Point to whoever you want. Just point.
So
I'll know who you're pointing to. Just
the
point.
Brady Bunch.
Yeah, just point right there. Okay, so Aaron Lay, ladies and gentlemen, please tell us how you feel about being awesome in this book series and what it's all about. Talk to us, Aaron.
I love this book. I love the subconscious mind, and I love talking about it. And the name of my chapter in the book is Dominating Influence, because really the subconscious mind is everything that we live out every day of our life. And, and it's the beautiful thing about the subconscious mind is that you can reprogram it. So whatever beliefs and that we take on as children from birth to 8 that are stored in the subconscious that are no longer serving us, like not good enough, not worthy, like these stories that we took on as beliefs, we can reprogram it, which is super cool. And that's through another one of our books called Autosuggestion, the repetition. But the subconscious mind is so powerful. It really determines our life. And some people feel that they have to stay stuck for a lifetime. Some people, I'm back in the studio. Some people feel that they have to stay stuck for a lifetime based on their thoughts, what they're thinking, and what they took on as beliefs. And they live it out. But when I call it empowering thoughts versus disempowering thoughts, as opposed to positive versus negative, because I do believe there's toxic positivity, like denial, so think empowering thoughts. Don't entertain the negative thoughts. Don't entertain the disempowering thoughts. And if you feel, because our feelings, when we emotionalize a thought, that's really what gets dumped into the subconscious mind when you emotionalize a thought. So just be aware of what you're thinking, what you're entertaining. And because once you become aware, then you can start reprogramming the subconscious mind to live your best life. Mm-hmm. And it really is that easy. It really is. It's that easy. Most people just don't know it. They don't know. That's it. But they will now. They will now after this book goes out.
I love it. This feels like a mastermind coaching. Does anyone have any clarifying questions for Aaron Lay? Yes. So this is awesome. I love it. Aaron, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here and rocking the stage with us. Yuri Choi, if you are able to come on video, then I will bring you up to the stage if you can. That'd be awesome, but it's not allowing me if you're not on video. And someone is making a little bit of noise, but I'm not sure where that's coming from. Aaron, point to somebody right now. You are correct. Fred Moskowitz. gentlemen. Fred Moskowitz, how do you feel, my friend? How do you feel? And talk to us about your chapter, a little bit about what the readers can look forward to in your with your chapter. By the way, if you're just joining now or tuning in, and Aaron, the reason why I brought you, the reason why I jumped on real quick is I was showing you auto suggestion because you were mentioning other books. So I was like pulling them off the shelf as you were mentioning them. But Fred, talk to us about this. If you're just joining now, we have 13 different books in the series, and this one is on subconscious mind. We're so excited about it. And there's some great lessons and great stories and great everything in this. It's pretty darn amazing. So please talk to us, Mr. Fred Moskowitz.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I am so excited. It is wonderful being here for the book launch and the subconscious mind. Oh my, this is one of the most impactful concepts and lessons from the 13 steps. And really it comes down to our beliefs, because at the essence, our subconscious mind, it consists of all the beliefs that we have. And so the most important thing that I feel is being mindful of the beliefs we have, controlling that. And what is it that we can control? The inputs into our subconscious mind. It was mentioned earlier, what you consume for your mind, right? Well, that comes from so many sources, from the things we watch, the things we read, television, the news, the people we have conversations with. And think about that. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? They're influencing you. And these are the conversations that you have. And that creates and strengthens your beliefs. And so if you have positive beliefs, well, that's what's going to be internalized in your subconscious over and over again. And I always say, if you want to make a change in your life or in your results, in your habits, anything you do, start changing, see about changing the beliefs. And one of the fastest ways to do that is to change the people you're putting around you, who you're communicating with, who you're interacting with on a regular day-to-day basis. The influence is so strong. And this is why when we're children, our parents are always talking about watching who are your friends, who are the people you run with. And this is why it influences your beliefs, the way you show up in the world, and ultimately the results we have in our life.
I love it. Totally agree with 1,000% of everything you just said out of your awesomeness. That's so true. And I love it. I just want to do a whole mastermind right now on what you just said, because it's really what you're look, I talk about this all the time about getting in congruency with your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. And the reason why I'm so successful in so many different things that I put my mind to is because my other mind was already involved in that I'm putting my mind to. I'm just catching up to my subconscious mind. So your subconscious mind is so imperative. It's so important. It's so amazing. It's just I'm pretty psyched up about it. So that being said, Fred, point to anyone on the screen that you would like. X's or O's. We're playing a little tic-tac-toe here. Yeah, point that way. Yeah, point whichever way you want. Go ahead. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. Yuri Choi, ladies and gentlemen. Yuri Choi is doing around the world. Congratulations on being in this #1 best-selling series. We will see if we've hit #1 yet. If you're just tuning in right now, if you could take a look at the banner on the bottom, the13stepstoriches.com. If you go there, you will see that we have our book for sale for free. For sale for free? How do you do it? I don't know. Eric's awesome. Yes. So we've offered this book so you can download it literally right now for free because we're taking care of the $3 or $4 that it normally costs for the ebook, and join our #1 best-selling campaign. Yuri, how do you feel? And talk to us about your chapter a little bit. In fact, will you just read your whole chapter to us, and we'll put you on solo? Go ahead.
Well, so first of all, it's so good to see you guys, saying hello all the way from here in Asia. Well, so I love this because this is really based off of a lot of the things that I teach, and everyone really would benefit from reading this book, because I think a lot of us, like myself, really put some very, very ninja stuff in here. Like, I shared a lot in this chapter. I know everyone else has, that I typically don't until I work with them. So I really think this will be helpful. So some of the things that I talked about is how our language shapes our reality, and how our language really not only leads our conscious, but also our subconscious mind. And, through repeating certain things, whether it's in affirmations or incantations, and I can talk about the difference in just a little bit, but really helping you listen to your own thoughts. Your cells get to be enrolled in whatever it is that you want to believe and create in your world. And that's one way that you can really, lead your subconscious thoughts in a certain way. I actually, for the first year of my entrepreneurial journey, I read Napoleon Hill's self-confidence formula every single morning, along with everything else I want to reprogram my brain with. And I'm not just like reading it like an affirmation, because, we know when we say something as an affirmation, it doesn't always even like affect us or other people or whatever, how we actually show up in the world. So the thing that I focus on is how to actually feel into it. So whenever I would read the self-confidence formula, I would actually pretend that I'm at like the most confident state that I've ever accessed or had the ability to access ever, and start to read that every morning, and really started to like reprogram my subconscious mind to believe the things that I wanted.
Go back to the just rewind just a little bit. What was the
yeah, just the reprogramming the DNA and the cells and everything. So yeah, I love this chapter. I'm so excited that we get to share this with the world. And yeah, I think this is going to be powerful. And I think this is I was actually looking at one of our books the other day, and just like how much people shared in these books. Like, people share abundantly in these books. And it's so I'm excited to share this with the world, and how it's going to go and impact all the lives out there. So yeah, so honored to be here.
Awesome. Well, welcome. We're super excited. Which part of Asia are you in right now?
Currently, I'm in Bali, Indonesia. So you can probably
Me
see like
too.
the back. Oh, really? And you didn't call me? I would be
I'm right down the street. Show it again. Let me see the background.
I can't really see.
That's me. I'm right down there. Look, I'm behind the tree.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me. All right, I'm gonna send you some Bali cocktail in 2 seconds. Okay. So excited for you to be here. Thank you so much, Coach Yuri Choi. Congratulations. I think I'm going to check our stats in a little bit. We may have an announcement to make, so stick around for 2 seconds here. Super excited, but just do me a favor. Snap your fingers twice. Just snap your fingers twice. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. It's Ken and Maris. Ken and Maris, talk to us about why you guys are in this book series, and why are you guys here? Why are you here? And do you actually have the same exact color of glasses?
No, not quite. Let's see. Looks pretty close.
We're so excited about you being in all of our series. Tell us a little bit about you guys, about what you're sharing in this one, Subconscious Mind, and why a reader should go grab it either for free right now or pay top dollar next week.
Well, I think that one of the things that we had fun with this one, because we sort of pictured the idea that if we are all the CEOs of our lives, we are certainly the CEOs of our subcon. So we sort of played with subcon being a company, and that really we all have the opportunity to create everything that we want to see in the world. We have this opportunity and in our lives. And so the subconscious mind is so powerful. And also talking about a little bit about, we've programmed our mind over the years with so many thoughts that don't serve us, so many thoughts that don't move us ahead, so many thoughts that are not empowering. when we start reprogramming, as Yuri was talking about, we start reprogramming, we get to keep that constant reprogramming with the new ideas, with the new empowerment. And it's a constant process because we get to replace everything that came before it. So now I'm ready to read.
That's beautiful. Give me 1 second. 1 second. One quick announcement. Someone just mentioned to check the private chats. Guys, we don't check private chats when we're broadcasting, just letting you know. But I did get a message. So Brian will bring you on right after. In fact, we're just going to bring you on now before Maris. Just kidding, Maris. Maris, tell us more about why you are super excited about being here as well.
Well, one, I think, this is 11 in this book series, which is remarkable. And all the series are phenomenal. But this one in particular, because it really does follow Napoleon Hill's work. And it's all about interpretation, right? So, I think the power of having 33 authors who are coaches, who are doing personal development work, who are doing service work, who are doing all kinds, people from all walks of life. And the notion of being in, especially in this book series, when you look at this whole idea behind subconscious, the fact is every single one of us who have a story to tell are always in a place of choice, right? So our subconscious, we have an opportunity all day, every day to shift all day, every day, to reframe it, to really step into what are the choices we're making that feed from the positive side of our subconscious to be able to deliver what we're delivering to the world. And if we know we have a choice, then why would we choose negative, right? So that's the whole other side of it is we get to reframe, we get to be in choice. This is really how we live our lives. And so I think really being connected to this amazing group, having everybody bring the same concept forward in creative ways is powerful because there's nuggets and tools and tips in every single chapter. So it's remarkable. And we're honored to be a part of this series and all of them. And the reality is that they are phenomenal business and personal development tools. And we use them in our coaching. We use them with our clients. We use them with our corporate clients. These are powerful tools. And truly, you pick up one book and you get 33 chapters of nuggets and stories. It's remarkable for every book.
I love that. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing, Maris. Really appreciate that. And yeah, we can't imagine doing book series without all of you. Honestly, do me a favor, pick a square and say the word middle.
Middle.
And middle it is. It is Brian Schulman, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the delay. Brian, how are you, sir? Talk to us, man.
I'm doing great, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Got an event to hop to in just a few, but again, to be able to collaborate with 33 incredible humans on 13 books with just so much knowledge, insights, inspiration. If you haven't picked up all 10 of them to date, you need to get them and get book 11 now because it's free. You're going to get so much knowledge. But my chapter is on the subconscious. Is your subconscious mind primed for success? Mastering your mind. So it's really all about the mastermind in my head and the subconscious mind and all of the things that were already talked about in terms of the things that you feed yourself. But the boardroom that was in my head in preparing for a mastermind that we launched earlier this year, and ironically enough, another mastermind that is launching soon with a masterclass tomorrow. But every one of these books is incredible. Subconscious mind is one that you really have to get. Yeah, I mean, it's you can fill your head with so many different things, whether it be fear and doubt, or take the other tact and put the positive in your head, and the difference that makes in your approach, in what you do, and what you want to accomplish, and the steps that you take is astronomical. So just again, a huge congrats to everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna precursor and say congratulations on another number one bestseller. And just again, grateful for each and every one of you.
Well, we're super grateful for you, my friend. Don't go anywhere yet. I know you got to jump in a second, but I wanted to let you guys know and add to the share. Oh my gosh, we hit number one already. It's not even tomorrow, guys. We've hit number one in 3 different categories already. So wanted to share that with you guys. So congratulations to all the authors. You are all awesome and a number one bestseller in this book series and this book called The 13 Steps to Riches. This one in particular is featuring Eric Swanson, that's me, and Dame Doria Cordova, a beautiful human on this planet, a human that teaches so much. And in fact, she's a dear friend of mine, and I'd like to welcome her to the show. Please welcome the one and only Dame Doria Cordova. How are you? We're so excited for you to be here.
I snuck out. We're having our yearly meeting. Hello, aloha.
Aloha. So excited for you to sneak out and sneak onto our stage. And we want to thank you for all the blessings that you've shared in this particular book series. Doria, what does the reader have to look forward to if they pick up this book?
Well, number one, everyone, congratulations. And just, I mean, for me, when you invited me to go ahead and do something around the subconscious, by the way, do you see the beautiful sun clips in the back?
Yes.
It's San Diego. You know how gorgeous it is. And when you put me in this particular one, it couldn't have been more perfect, because I have been aware of the subconscious, the unconscious, I think since I was born. I used to speak about it even when I was a little girl, like there's something else that's running me besides just my mind, and everybody used to freak out when I used to say those things. And my mother used to say, shh, be quiet, Dorisita, in Spanish, of course. Don't talk like that. And so when I first read my first book, which wasn't Think and Grow Rich, it's called Cyber Cybernetics. Does anybody remember that?
Yeah, of course.
That was one of the books in the 70s. I was so big. And then the second book was, As a Man Thinketh. And then someone introduced me to Think and Grow Rich. And I was very, very young and very traumatized from a lot of loss and upsets that I had had. And all of a sudden, it just kind of made so much sense. So even the other day, I had something that occurred that just took me back to something that had happened when I was very, very young. And I think that when we become aware of our subconscious, we finally begin to have a little glimpse of control over our lives, because I really feel that we are like out of control, because we think that we got it handled, and then something will just happen and it comes out of the clear blue, or your friend dies, or there's a horrific war that breaks out, and all of a sudden we're completely out of our power, out of our centeredness, our joy, our happiness, and there isn't enough money on the planet to give us that love and peace that we also yearn for. So when it hits you, when you begin to master that aspect and become aware of the subconscious, what happens is that when it hits you, you immediately have like this little bell that rings and you go, okay, I just got to activate it about something. And I don't need to know what it is, except that at this particular moment, I'm going to take 3 deep breaths. I am going to choose how I am going to react to this, because clearly I am very sad about this. I'm very upset about this. And I just been taken back to 60 years, back in my life. And so it's having self-mastery begins with the understanding of the subconscious. I mean, not even understanding, becoming aware of it, and then to become aware of what it feels like when it hits you, and then to have firewalls in place that will allow you to manage it. And, for those of you that have known me for a long time, you know that I have a teaching, which is never, ever make a major decision when you are emotional, when you are activated, when you are so out of your center, because usually it will be a learning experience. And we're talking about whether it's money, whether you're going to be married, whether, what you're going to do with your life, or whether you're going to be divorced, whether you're going to have children, whether you are going to invest in something, whether you're going to participate in something. Like, think down the road 3 years from now, 5 years from now. And once you begin to navigate the reactions from your subconscious, what's going to happen is that you're going to begin to have more self-trust, more confidence, and your beingness will be about that. It's like, okay, life is going to come at me, but at least I know that I am semi-prepared to handle it. And then later, as time goes by, and this is really an age thing, you guys. I mean, I wish I was like this. I had been like this at 25 years old, but that's not how life works. And it was like, now I can relax a little bit more. And that's why older people get happier and more simple life, because you kind of like know stuff is going to come at you. But thank you for this beautiful book, Eric, for all the work. Thank you to all the contributors. You know, we could be saving someone's life. I mean, I just started to put it on social media, but I have 2 more hours of my meeting. And then after I get out of my meeting, I will go ahead and just put it everywhere, because to us, it may be like a great book, but there's a lot of people in pain. And I have a huge network in Asia Pacific, in Africa, in India, and, and just giving them the gift of being able to have some tools. We could be making someone's day. We could be saving their lives. We could be saving them from a divorce, from making a major mistake, from wanting to kill somebody, not really, but you know what I mean, just wanting to strangle somebody. Like we actually have the ability to be able to influence and to impact people positively. So let's be really proud of this book. And I'm happy. I know that we're going to make it into many more best-selling lists. And just more than anything else, to be that we just did one little thing. We threw one little more pebble into the lake, and the ripple effects, the precessional effects will be a beautiful thing for somebody. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. We're just getting another message. Wait, it's a message. Oh, it's a message from me saying that I love you, my dear friend. That is a beautifully, beautifully said. Thank you so much for being here and really being here, not just here, but here, like with all of us. Honestly, you're such a blessing, and it's interesting how you said it, or you pointed it out. It's like a ripple, and it's the ripple effect. It's just the little tiny pebble that is going to make a huge difference. And it's people like you, Doria, and all of the authors that are involved in this, that we're not, honestly, we're not doing it for us. We're doing it because we love humanity, and we love sharing. And does that do that for us? Yes, it helps us, because we are growing because of everybody. And I can't stress how important what you said about, we don't know how many lives we're sharing. Yes, it's fun. It's great. It's another fantastic read, and we love reading our own stuff, right? But it's amazing how we're technically saving lives. We truly are. And I can't tell you how many times I've already had people come up to me and say, I got to tell you, because I met you. This has happened many times. John knows some of these stories. Some of you might know. And they've literally, I could think of 5 people right off the bat in different cities, because I travel around a lot. And people are like, because I met you and you gave me a book. I'll give you one example. The gentleman said, you don't know this, but that day I met you, like 3-4 months ago, my birthday was the next day. And I was heading to take my life. I was going to take my life that next day. And because I met you and you just gracefully shared something, and I gave him a book, and I didn't, people go out and sell books. I don't sell books. I want to give you a book, and I want to give you a gift, and the gift to you will be a gift to other people as well. And that's what it's all about. It's all about, just doing kind gestures to the world. And that's what it's going to help everyone help the world go around, So
I want to say one more thing. I'm sorry. It's very important. I'm being given to say this. Right now, humanity, Buckminster Fuller left us on July 1st, 1983. That's a long time ago, 40 years ago. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that he mentioned at the time is that that humanity was at a crossroads, that we were at a decision point. And we went through a lot in the 70s. For those of you that weren't even born yet, when you have a time machine, go back. It was a great time, but we were also going through hell and back. And right now, what is happening in the world is that it is a place, not only physically, but also spiritually. We are evolving. We're going into it's a new awakening, and like a birth. It's painful. It has a lot of traumas, perturbation, all these things. And there is a physical awakening. There's a physical transformation that is occurring, but also a very deep spiritual one. And it requires all of us to go back to many of the principles and to share them. True wealth is access to cash book. It's the simple little book that I wrote, but true wealth is access to cash, access to people, to investments, to teachings, to expertise, to support. And so right now it's our job to give as many, especially those who are resource poor. There are no poor people on the planet, only resource poor, for us to share. So it is a point where 5 years from now, what we're doing right now at this particular moment will affect what's happening 5 years from now. So stay in the love, stay in the light, create wealth, do good. Go to my Facebook and you will see Bucky's question, which I'll finish with. How do we make the world work for 100% of humanity through spontaneous cooperation in the shortest possible time without any ecological offense or the disadvantage of anyone? Answer that question when you create product and services and programs, books, beautiful, beautiful teachings, and your life will exponentially grow into goodness. So with that, I'm definitely complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dame Doria Cordova, our dear, dear friend and an amazing human on this planet. Thank you so much. We love you, Doria. You're welcome to stick around if you'd like. I know you probably have to jump back into your other program. So blessings to you. Thank you so much. We will see you soon. Thank you, Doria. Aloha.
Aloha.
Amazing. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so excited, so blessed that she was able to join us really quickly and share some enlightened awesomeness. And if you're just tuning in right now, we have a series called the 13 Steps to Riches. There's literally 13 books in the series. The 11th book in the series is launching tomorrow. You get early access tonight or today, right now, if you literally go to the 13stepstoriches.com and grab the book. So that would be awesome. And we are, apparently people are dropping off. I love it. Oh, Erin, have you been snapping? Oh, you've been waving your thing and you're just dropping like flies. I'm just kidding. Hi, Yuri. What kind of wand do you have over there, Erin?
Magic. It's a magic wand.
We will finish up a few minutes early. The three of you, would you like to share any last minute comments you'd like to share in regard to the book series and your teachings? And of course, John, we haven't gone to you yet, so clearly you're smiling and shaking your head. Yes, you'd like to share. Go, John.
And how can I pass up an opportunity to really pour into and share how great the words of each of our authors are in this book, this particular volume? And I love what Yuri, it's so great to see you, and I resonate so much with what you said, because when I every time I pick up Think and Grow Rich, and in that chapter I find that when it comes to the process of autosuggestion, the subconscious mind, the brain, the power of imagination, the epicenter of all that is your soul, your brain, your creation process up here. And I love this concept. And I keep telling everybody, every single book that we launched, that no, I think this book's my favorite. And I've said that every volume because it just gets better and better with every volume, because the depth, the complexity, the intellect, in Napoleon Hill's words, infinite intelligence is accessible to all. And as we dive into this book and in this entire series, we will obtain an inkling, a glimpse, a mere particle of infinite intelligence. But at least through the stories of 33 powerful authors, we are walking away with an influx of information that we didn't have before, that might give us that motivation, that inspiration, that spark. Oops, I snapped. I hope I didn't send anyone off the screen here. But there you go. It went
my
back there.
job.
But it gives us that opportunity to really, really grasp onto something that can change our lives. And that's really what I wanted to share and say. And I'm so proud of all of the authors. And I'm glad that my little speech here was not my face, but the two beautiful souls of Yuri Choi and Miss Erin Lay. I am complete.
Oh, this is fun. Don't leave me in control of the controls. So very, very cool, man. John, thank you so much. My favorite book is the 14th one in this installment. You guys are awesome. Last minute comments you'd like to share? Yuri, would you like to share anything else?
Yeah, I just am so grateful because I feel like, in the world of AI and ChatGPT, like writing up all these things all the time, I think it's going to be even more special, generations to come, that we got 33 brilliant minds together who pour their love and energy into making this world a better place. And like that energy, that spirit in there that's actually infused in these books, like no computer, at least as of now, can replicate. And I just think it's so special. And I'm just super honored to be here with you guys. And every time I connect with you guys, I just remember just how beautiful your souls are and how we're so aligned and wanting to just make a good difference in this world, positive difference in this world. So I'm just so honored to be here with you guys, and so cool that we get to like put this creation out there that's gonna be like there even when we're not here. You know what I mean? It's like something that's gonna be a part of our legacy, and something that can like really change people's lives. And I get so excited about that. So yeah, thank you.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And Erin, would you like to share something?
Yes. I just wanted to elaborate on what Doria said also. I'm really hoping that the parents that read this book have an eye opener, because like I had the same thing similar to what Doria had, where when I was a little girl, probably like 10, 12, I was always daydreaming. I was always looking out the window for hours. And my mother would be like, what are you doing? Stop daydreaming. Like, but I could just be up in my imagination, like just visualizing who I wanted to be, what I wanted to do, the things I wanted to have. And kids should not be stifled with regard to their subconscious minds. I became aware of the subconscious also. It was like this weird, like, I know there's something more than just this, and my mother had me speak to the Monsignor, the priest, and who was very influential in my family. And I was told, oh, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there. So I thought there was something bad going on in me, when it was something amazing. I was so intuitive and I was so tapped in to my higher self, and children are they're stifled. They're told to shut that off. And, that conversation has to change. And I really believe that this book is the beginning of that change in conversation, that shift, like Doria said, for all of consciousness and awareness, and it begins with awareness. And this book is a massive eye opener for that. And Yuri, you're absolutely right. Like it's here to make a huge impact in this world, and that's what we're here to do. And I love you guys, and I feel like I'm playing in the sandbox with the universe with you guys. When we write these books, it's fun, it's fluid, and at the end of the day, we want it to be massively impactful. So.
Anybody want to comment on what Erin just said? I love it.
Love you.
I love you too.
Love
you too.
And I win the bet, by the way. Because
yeah,
I don't know if you saw this, Aaron. We had a little thing going on the screen.
You can never fluster the Slayster.
I think Aaron actually reads the text while she's on stage, and I'm betting no.
No, I don't. I leave my cell phone to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Victoria
so
loved it.
funny.
And he's a rock. There you go. You leave your cell phone to the side. You don't have to see your cell phone. It's here. It's
Oh no, I see the private chat, but I don't see the chat.
Wait, you don't see this on screen right now?
Well, that I see. Oh, I didn't see it when I was full screen.
When you're talking, we put, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Lay.
I didn't see it. I was so deep in my own thought.
You'll have to see the replay.
You see how focused I get? I tune everything else out.
Awesome. We are going to start this broadcast Bali time in 2 more hours from now, but fantastic. And did you name that fly that almost hit you there?
We'll call it Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie's all over the place.
Yeah.
You're just talking about success and beautiful humanity, and she's like,
I'm like, I love all the lives.
nice.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
This is awesome. Guys, this has been so much fun. That concludes our amazing broadcast because I think it's amazing. And if you haven't already gotten the book, please go get the book. In fact, I will put it. We are all #1 bestsellers again. And appreciate, by the way, I wanted to thank everybody that supported us, all of our co-authors, and I say co-authors, other book series and other books, and everyone who's an author who supported us, thank you. Everyone who's a member that supported us, thank you so much. Really appreciate all of you just going ahead and spreading the love. Really appreciate that. Also want to wish our Jewish community the happy Hanukkah for first day of Hanukkah. Appreciate you all. And yeah, I'm complete. I'm excited about this, and I'm gonna go get a pizza. Okay.
There you go.
I saw this quick video that the son, the father was talking to his 4-year-old son or 5-year-old son, and he's like, what was the song? He's like, he goes, guess what's for dinner, son? And the son's looking at the father, and the father starts singing. He goes, P-I-Z-Z-A, P-I-Z-Z-A, P-I-Z-Z-A. What's for dinner? And the son goes, tacos. That was awesome. So on that note, we are taking off. Rock and roll.
We are hungry.
Aaron, go ahead and click the little button if you could. That'd be great. There you go. Oh, John. And then peace out to Bali. Go ahead. Peace out. And peace out to the next person. Peace.
So it's me again. We love all our #1 bestsellers. Congratulations to everybody in the Habitude Warrior book series. The Subconscious Mind is a powerful, powerful read. Pick up the book. It's free at the 13stepstoriches.com. Aaron Lay, ladies and gentlemen. Here I am, Aaron Lay. But go to the 13stepstoriches.com. Pick up the book. It's free. That's how generous this man who keeps putting these things on the I love you guys, but it is free and it's worth every single second of your time that you're going to read this. And because it is a game changer in your life. People feel like they have to feel stuck for their whole life because their ancestors were stuck their whole life, and it doesn't have to be that way. You can get unstuck. Pick up this book. It's free. Do we think Erin reads the text while she's on stage? Nope. Good night, Erin. Good night, Erin. All right. That was fun. All
right, guys. That was our show. Appreciate it. Hey, Glenn Morshower, what's up, brother? Good to see you. He says, happy holidays, gang. Rock and roll. Thanks so much, guys, for making us #1 best-selling authors again. We are changing lives one day at a time. So appreciate all of you. Take care. Have a great holiday. Happy Hanukkah to our Jewish friends, and Merry Don't be happy. Be merry. Merry Christmas to our other Catholic friends who celebrate Christmas. Happy holidays. That's an easier way to say it. See y'all later. Rock and roll.